Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Sunny here, and we have a really big update today on multiple things. There is some season stuff happening, big season stuff happening. We got some really cool events as well, and as you probably saw from the thumbnail and title, Pearl Box sales, crazy ones, and a very important change to costumes and like the pay to win in this game potentially. So I'm gonna cover that as well at the end. We're gonna start with the events and then we'll do all the pro stuff at the end. Of course, the thumbnails, we want to jump to it. First event coming out, again, this here is Wednesday. We're looking on the Korean patches, the Korean events. We'll get those tomorrow, Saturday, the 11th. Yeah, so there you go, right? First off, there's going to be our Guild League event. Guild League is coming back with the patch this week. And yeah, like we've had this in the past. You fight, you PvP, it's great. My favorite content in the game, honestly. Yeah, so there's just accumulated victories. You got a weekly victory reward of 300 crons. Plus, then you have cumulative wins. And at 4 wins, you get a Reforge, 10 dims at 8, 500 crons, 150 stacks, and 1,000 cron stones. Plus the weekly, right? And then plus, of course, the regular rewards for Guild League. Next up is a lovely little Lara event here of decorating the Christmas tree. Starting after maintenance, you can accept the quest here in Heidel. And yeah, there you go. You you buy a decoration from Lara, cost 1 million silver. She's the NPC right next to it, and then you get a special gift. You get this nice little furniture, and then you can also decorate the tree, right? And depending on how many decorations is bought, target quantity is 2 million units. And the donation amount will be 50 million won, and for mobile, same thing. So they're doing this donation stuff with the Doctors Without Border. Also, the same they're doing with the Olvia Academy. If you guys haven't done it, you can get a box up there. It costs some billions of silver. And they will donate, depending on how much is actually spent there, they will donate money to, I think, building a school. So yeah. You can see the events, all that stuff, and what they're doing with the money. So if you guys want to support this, you can do this in-game as well. Next up is our crazy new returning guild login rewards. So for new players or returning players, and this year is going to be ongoing for quite a while. It's going to ongo until the end of the year, right? So for new players coming in after Caltheon Ball or just recently, you'll still qualify. It says here, adventurers who join a guild will get all the benefits. And also, what is a new adventurer? Adventurers who have not passed 60 days since creating their account. And what's a returning player? Somebody that hasn't been playing for 30 days and coming back. So that will qualify. And what do you get? Join a guild. If you're already in a guild, you're good. You're just going to get the rewards on the daily login. There's going to be a 7-day login, costume box, 8 inventory slot, 5 Thea orbs, a maid, 120 stack. This box here you can choose like a maid or cron stones or whatever, and a T4 pit. That's right, straight up a T4 pit. This is awesome. Straight up, like some of the best rewards you could ever hope for a login. Yeah, and then you can of course upgrade this to a T5 if you don't have one already. And there's gonna be a title as well, and any mappers, boys, any mappers in chat, they are actually bringing back the Afuru treasure map summoning scrolls. And if you know, you know. So until New Year, right, new players will also be getting these 10 maps that you can run as a guild. So for guilds out there, picking up new players, they will be getting 10 of these maps, and you can go out as the entire guild. You can summon these treasure boxes, and your entire guild can hit them and get rewards. And you're guaranteed for every box, that will be like 10x per player, right? That would be 30 crons, 100 mil, 30. And then when defeating them, there's a chance, probability of getting these items here. So that goes up to 50 to 150 stacks, 500 crowns, 1,000 crowns. And yeah, this is, remember, 10 per new player. Please don't exploit this event, guys. I heard it normally ends bad. Right, and this is the boxes. This is the one you get on the login, where you can choose any of these you want. And also, this is the winter outfit box you're getting too. Really, really nice event. And there is more. We got the Santa Cron, Grandpa Cron box event. So he's going to be flying around Villia. He's going to be spawning randomly, dropping gifts. Appears only in Villia. When you find the gift box dropped, you can talk to it with a dialogue. And the Grandpa appears at different times, locations, depending on the server. It will disappear after a certain amount of time and reappear after 1 hour. And the gift box he drops will disappear after 3 minutes. When you find a gift box, share its location with other adventurers on the same servers to help people out, right? Oh, it's over here, guys, come get it. You talk to it, and there is a once per family, where you're going to be getting this one here, Winter Cosplay, where you can choose any of these 3 costume thingies. Scroll to turn you into a little snowman, and 300 crowns. Plus, there is a weekly quest, where you can get all of these rewards here. 50% drop rates, loot scrolls, flooring books, 5 of the stockings. The red stockings are boxes you can open that can have these in. And the blue one is the life skilling one, I think. It has like a bit more life skilling stuff in it. Some furniture, crocodile, crunch, and all that. And they are really nice. They have pretty decent drop rates, if I remember correctly, from previous years. On top of that, there's going to be a grind event. You're grinding, you're going to be getting boxes spawning. You whack them, and you are going to be getting all of these. 100% drop chance of all of these reward on a box. So that's 30 million silver and a blue sock. Some other goodies as well. And then also a chance of these things here. Up to 1,000 crowns, which we'll probably never get, but it's there. And some more of these red stockings and everything. Yeah. And this is the furniture stuff, right? The Cronus furniture. And there is also going to be, for the rest of the year, Hot Time, big Calthian Ball Hot Time event. 1000% combat XP. Perfect for living up that savior right after the ball. 40% skill XP, 100% life skill XP, and 100% drop rate buff. 24/7 for the rest of the year. So, not too shabby. Now, let's take a look at another huge thing happening season. Okay, so this here is a notice as well. And before you panic about it, just hear until the end. Season content, which has helped adventurers develop and grow the characters since 2019, is preparing for changes both big and small. Accordingly, in order to prepare and apply season content stably, the season character graduation procedure will be implemented during the regular maintenance, December 18, right? So, next week's maintenance after the ball, Savior's gonna come out, right? And if you have a seasoned character, it will be automatically graduated to a regular character, which means you will need a new season ticket to make a seasoned character. However, don't panic. I think always when they bring out a new class, they also do a free season ticket. The other times they don't do it is like doing changes on the season between characters. But they normally always give us a free season ticket with a new class. So we should get a new season ticket with the same patch. Fingers crossed. Of course, I can't confirm it or anything, but it should happen. Right, and this here also is important because of what they're doing. Keyword normally, yeah, I know. It's PA, you never fucking know, right? This is important because of a couple of things, right? Savior's coming out, but also they're doing the Elvia Academy. The Elvia Academy is going to be a complete rework of the new player experience, and it probably ties into the season and basically the rewards. They'll most likely talk about the stuff at the ball, and I say most likely, it's almost guaranteed, because It says down here, we'll provide more detailed information through the Black Desert Lab on Saturday, December 13. That's the day of the ball, so right after. It also means here that the global lab will be updated after the ball, which is what happened with Wukong as well. And Wukong was playable after the ball, title ball. So most likely, we'll be able to play Savior on global lab right after the ball, right? And we'll see the details about the season character stuff as well. Alright, it says here like all the stuff with the season pass and rewards and everything. Adventurers who currently develop the season characters may have questions about the season pass they have not yet achieved and the Black Spirit pass they purchased. If you are creating a season character and a process of completing season pass, we will provide all final rewards in one batch along with the season character graduations. So for anyone out there that has a season character right now and you haven't completed the pass, you just insta-complete it, you get all the rewards anyway, also if you have bought the upgraded pass, right? So again, no panic here. Yeah, and I'm excited to see. I think they're going to be turbocharging the new player experience. I really hope so. New players need a way higher starting point now, especially if they're going to announce Edania Part 2, potentially new gear, a new progression. We need to like lift people up, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing here. I talked in other videos, I really want them to basically have new players be 56 or whatever, have their awakening succession within 1 hour playing the game. It's horrible playing some of these old classes. So many people quit before they even get their awakenings unlocked because the class is just not made for this. So I'm excited to see what they're doing. It's something I personally believe is extremely needed for the longevity of BDO, is to make sure that new players that give the game a chance actually have a good experience and stick with it. So yeah, important note, right? Now, sorry, let me read this. If you haven't made a season character yet, according to that, we get all the rewards without doing stuff. If you create one right now, yes. Now, I would always recommend make sure you have at least one season ticket unused. In case we don't get a new season ticket, there's probably going to be crazy rewards out of this new season starting. So you want to make sure that you can make one. Like, if you have 2 season tickets right now, sure, make a character, level 1, collect free rewards. I'm gonna do that. I have like 4 tickets. I'm gonna make one, and it's just gonna auto-graduate, and I'm gonna get full rewards. But if you only have 1 left, hold off. Wait and see what happens, right? Just wait and see what happens. Make sure you can make a new season character. Okay. Next up here is the Pro Shop update on KL. And this is interesting. So I've been talking a lot on stream about the changes in monetization this year and how PA has been going way harder on Gamba boxes. I think since March, there has not been a single week, not one, where they didn't have Gamba boxes. Not a single week. And I've been talking a lot about this because I think it's unhealthy in the long term. I understand, like, it's crazy money, but it's unhealthy in the long term. And I've been actually advocating for a couple of changes that I hope PA would do. And what I would like to see is them going back more to the old school pay-to-win model. I mean, great if they could rid it, but that's not going to happen, right? Let's be realistic. Go back to the old pay-to-win model of whales selling costumes. Because if somebody is spending money on the game and they then sell a costume, that money they spend benefits non-spenders. They still spend the money, they still get something for the money, right? But it also benefits the people not swiping. So it's a way healthier ecosystem. And it used to be that I could always ask people, like in chat when we talk about pay to win, like, would you rather have more whales or less whales on your server? And the answer was always more whales, because then more people selling costumes, so you could get cheaper Cron stones. That's changed now, right? Of course, people always still Cron them, but if a whale spends money and they just get Cron stones, that just benefits the whale. It just benefits the swiper. And a big issue has been with the Gamba boxes that the costumes in the Gamba boxes were not tax exempt. So if you got a costume from a Gamba box and you sold it, you effectively got, I think, like 1.5 billion silver after tax, because like value pack didn't even work for it. something like 1.5, or you could Cron it and get 3 billion silver in value roughly. So you were literally losing half your value if you sold a costume for somebody that had swiped. And I was like, they need to make them tax exempt, and it will increase the likelihood of somebody selling because the alternative cost is different, right? You get more value out of it. And that's exactly what they've done. So this here is good. We want people that are spending money to be more incentivized to sell the costumes rather than Cron them themselves. Now, it would also be nice if they add more stuff to spend that silver on, but like right now with the current events, it's crazy. People are draining the silver. This night vendor stuff is wild. I personally spent like almost 400 billion silver in the night vendor already. So yeah, give people a reason to want silver. Okay, so let me read this. Changes have been made to apply tax exemption to tradable items through the path below. Items obtained by opening probability, gamba boxes, purchased on the Pearl Shop. And then items obtained as reward for the Moon's Blessing. Those are the base, like the more pearls you spend, the more reward you get. It's like a whale bait as well. And they can reset 4 times. We just had one like last week. And then Lunar Blessings reward were obtained through the regular maintenance. The will not be subject. So it's not super retroactive. And then also here, items obtained as rewards for exchanging seals, purchased at F3. So that's like the seals. When you buy an item, you get some seals sometimes, and then you can use those in the integrated exchange for buying costumes, etc. We just had it with the good and bad, like the Angel Demon Wing seals, the Deadeye seals, Wukong seals, stuff like that. So basically, every time you are buying anything, then it will always be tax exempt, so you do not get taxed if you sell on the marketplace, which is great. We want more people selling the stuff they're buying on the marketplace. And this change will be applied to items acquired after the regular maintenance, so it's not retroactively. Next up is items below change only take up 1 slot in your storage, blah, 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 blah. And then here, the icon is changing. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if this is going to indicate if something else going to be happening. But yeah, like for me personally, I would also hope that they increase the silver cost of costumes a bit. So it would incentivize again the people swiping to sell the costumes. I would rather buy a costume for 2.5 million than not be able to buy a costume for 2.2 million, right? So that plus tax exemption, to me, I think that would be great. Don't give more crunch for them, any of that, but incentivize the people buying costumes to sell them. Okay, but wait, there is more. I'll cover the pull boxes at the very end. Another thing that I've been talking about is, like as I said, step back from the reliance of gamba boxes. And one of those things would be to make sure that the costumes people are getting are all tax exempt. And I'll quickly cover the stuff in the Pearl Shop this week. There's 1+1, you see the thumbnail, I'll cover that at the very end. The stuff in the Pearl Shop this week is surprisingly devoid of gamba boxes. Right? So first off here, we got a sale here. Pretty cheap value, right? Remember, this is K-up values, they're like 5x for us, whatever, right? Premium costume, 15 days, discount. I think this might be like 1,500 pearls, 10,000 pearls. I don't know. That's a bit of a difference. I don't remember how much this is. And feels like, right? And then the big swiper products is 25 costumes. 65% off. And if you're wondering about value in the Pearl Shop, I am going to link Kashira. I linked him already. He breaks down all the values, everything that's good value in YouTube videos. I will link him in the description. He's godsend. It's so good. Every time you're wondering about good value in the Pearl Shop, he's the one to go to for me. Great, right? So this here, 25 costumes. No gamba boxes here, right? At a discount coupon. And of course, there's some gamba boxes, but it's terrible ones. These are historically some of the worst value gamba boxes. Or you can get costumes, which probably is going to be better value if you choose it. Another here, costumes or weak gamba boxes. And costumes and weak gamba boxes. And that's it. There's none of these crazy, no blacksmith boxes, anything like that. So if this here is an indicator, right? To make a line, you need to put down the first dot, right? You can't make a line without the first dot. So if this here is the first dot on a line of moving slowly away from Gambit Box reliance and more onto costumes and costume selling reliance for the monetization, I think that's a W. It's a huge W. So I'm happy to see this. It's literally a win-win. Now let's take a look at what you guys have been waiting for and asking for. And it looks like PA once again is listening to people's wants for this stuff here. The last many 1+1 boxes has been like a 6K, 6K, and a 10K, 10K. This time around, it looks like people have been hearing the feedback. They're doing a 1K, 1K. I know this says 106. This is 1K on R and EU Pearl values. You can see the A coins is the same, right? So it's a 1K, 1K, 3K, 3K, 5K, 5K, and a 10K, 10K box. So that's awesome. Awesome. No one. This is the 1K, 1K. It's literally here. This here is 1K plus 1K, and then it's a 3K plus 3K, 5K, 5K, and a 10K, 10K. And there's also for the Giga spenders, 2K plus 10K. And you can buy 2 of those. So, there we go. Pretty exciting update. I can't wait for Caltheon Ball, but I do want to say one thing, guys. I know people are always excited for the good pro sales. Do me, yourself, and everyone a favor, and do not buy anything until you see what the ball is like. Money talks, and if the ball and the announcements are garbage, it's bad, it's not exciting, it's not something that you're happy to see, don't spend money. But also, if it is good and the updates are great and you want to spend money, then it's also a positive. PA obviously sees the numbers as well. Positive reinforcement also works, right? And if you're going to spend money, you might as well do it when something happens that you're happy about. So, personally, I think we should all wait until Caltheon Ball. If you think it's a W ball, if you're happy what you see and what we're gonna get, hopefully, right? And you're gonna spend money, then might as well. But if not, hell yeah, money talks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll see you all in the next one.